Yo, 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 yo. Y'all are back again for another episode of Chopping It Up Podcast. Man, I'm AC the Barber. Man, y'all ain't gonna believe this today. I got Mr. Official for the city of Bryan, Texas. Say, man, this man got so many titles. So many titles. Man, this nigga cook, everything. Talk to him.
Let's talk about it.
Talk to him.
That's why we here.
This man don't need no introduction. He don't need no introduction. Come on with it. Tell him who he is.
King Body, Mr. Body, Brian Baza, you know who it is, man. Y'all know me.
Oh, okay. Real soft and smooth.
Ah, yeah.
Moving right along. Today we're gonna be talking about what we have on the table. Now y'all pay close attention. Now we got. Why I'm explaining this. Mr. Official, talk to the people about your products that you have here to present to the 979 city.
So for the people who know, we just kicked off the popcorn business. This on the Exotic Eats. Everybody know I got a food truck.
No, wait. Tell them about the food truck.
Oh, okay.
Tell them about the food truck. The food good. Nigga, the food good.
Exotic Eats, man. Everybody know the food truck. Cajun food, hardest Cajun food in the city. And I say that with confidence. They know what it is, man. We known for the pineapple bowls, deep fried crab legs, salmon bites, deep fried. You name it, we doing it, man. You name it, we doing it. But as of now, you know, we kicked over into the pre-prep meals for more of the healthier side. The food truck been put up for a little bit because I got some stuff I'm really got, you know, under the workings that I'm trying to put in place. So
not to cut you off, Mr. Official, but did y'all hear what he said? The man has switched over to the healthier side for the fine women that are gonna be fine for summertime. Y'all know what I'm talking about, so you gotta watch them calories. So that boy said we going to food prep. I heard him. Did y'all hear?
Stuck that in right before summertime.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
What time it is.
That's brilliant.
You know
That's
what time
brilliant.
it is.
That's brilliant. I love that. Now talk about. I like that brim you got up there, man. Not to cut y'all, but I like that brim. Go on, talk to it, Doc. Talk to it.
That's the BCS movement we doing, man. That's on the Luxury 16. That's me and my wife brand. I'm gonna break Luxury 16 down because everybody be thinking it's like Louis Vuitton because it got an L and they see the 16. Luxury 16 started with me and my wife. Me and my wife started dating 16 years ago, and we came up with that together. And it's about living a luxury lifestyle, and you know we've been together 16 years, so we just took that and we came with a whole brand, and she got a spin off of it called Cute Couture for the women. And so what we're doing right now is we're doing a BCS movement. So we got the hats, and we're doing the t-shirts. They've been taking off. We dropped today, actually this morning. We dropped at 8 a.m. We sold out by 2 o'clock. I made my rounds. We was done. I did pre-orders last night, this morning. We was done at like 2 o'clock.
Okay, so but before we go another further, now you know we got to do this the right way.
Take two.
Okay, so for those that don't know who your wife is, please give her the proper introduction.
Okay, Miss Timlin Tanae Bizer.
That's what I'm talking about right there. See that?
That's her.
When you do things the right way, right things come back to you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I ain't the smartest man in the world, but I'm brilliant.
Yes, sir.
I realize that you know that's his pretty young thing.
Yeah, my better half.
You know, his better half. But I call him the pretty young thing.
PYT.
Yeah. Mike told us that a long time ago. I remember I was watching a video with Mike was riding in a car with a jerry curl. And he told the lawman that was behind, say, pull over, boy, and get your ticket right. That's what the lawman told him. But go right ahead.
But yeah, man, right now we're doing the BCS movement. What I'm trying to do is get the community more involved with, you know, everything that's going on. because you know in the shirt what I did was I broke it down, you know, BCS, and I put all of the historic and popular, whether it's communities or historic sites, you know.
So it's meaning behind
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
meaning-
yeah,
you
yeah,
thought
yeah.
about
It's a little bit deeper than that.
Yeah,
It's a little bit
yeah,
deeper
yeah.
than that.
Because a lot of
That's
people
why-
will look at that and they'll
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
"Oh
yeah,
man,
yeah.
what?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, that's flashy," but there's meaning behind the logo.
That's why the shirt sold out.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
you know when people seen the detail in it and how meaningful it was, you know, it kind of spread like wildflower when it took off real quick.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Ever since I've been knowing Mr. Official, the man never lets me down. You know, he has a meaning behind stuff that he does. Now, on the other hand, all y'all that's making shirts out there that ain't got no meaning, y'all probably won't stop. Because first and foremost, just to be real with you, you can't do nothing if it ain't got no meaning. Because if I ask you, hey, what does this mean? You can't tell me nothing. Oh, that's something I came up with. Say, man, I didn't go to content mastering school. I don't speak that language. I'm sorry for those that did. But again, we are moving right along. I don't want to take up all the time. This is Mr. Official of 979 Bryan, Texas. We're all over the world. I just call him Mr. Official because he's official in everything that he does. He don't make no mistakes, y'all. I can't call him God because there's only one God. But I call him Mr. Official. Go right ahead. Tell us more about your brand.
Man, we can go into the popcorn. Like I say, we just kicked off the popcorn, man. So, it came to me kind of, you know, out the blue through some of my people, and they called me and told me that it was kind of the right move to put up under my brand. And
Yes, sir.
I went and did the research, man. I drove to an actual popcorn factory, a black guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Black business, keep it black.
Yes, sir. Culinary,
Keep it white. Keep it
several
white.
culinary degrees. And when I did my tour and my taste test through the factory, man, I was wild, and I was like, man, I gotta be a part of this. I gotta be a part of this. I gotta be a part of this, and I need this under my umbrella. So long story short, what we did was we went with 8 flavors, and now we at 10. We dropped right before February. I ended up putting my grandma's on a couple of the bags. I got my step pops on there, my mama, my daughter.
So the people that you have on there are people that are...
Everything meaningful, man. You know
Yeah.
that, man. You
Yeah,
know
well,
that,
man,
man.
break it down, man.
You know that, man.
Break
Everything
it
I
down,
do
man.
got a purpose, man.
Hey, man, Bert,
We dropped right before.
I know that. I know. But man, talk to the people, man.
Look, man, we dropped right before February. So what we did was I honored my grandparents for Black History Month. And that's how we started, man. We started jumping like that. And once again, it spread it like wildflower. Everything I do gonna spread because it got purpose. So like I say, now we at 10 flavors, man. And shit, can I curse or am I?
Yeah.
Like shit, I dropped my flavor last week. I kind of waited and let everybody else get their shine, but yeah, man, I dropped my flavor.
What's
And
your
the
flavor?
hardest one. It's that body cinnabon, man.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
So we did like a cinnamon flavored popcorn, and we added some Texas pecans, man. We kept it in the state and went and got our pecans. We ain't go nowhere else. We went and got Texas pecans and put them in the bag, man. We drizzled that thing with a white cream cheese icing.
Yeah, I see that on there, man.
know
You
what I'm
think
saying?
do that work if I open that bag up and pour it on my old lady? Huh? It still taste the same?
You might not get no attention because she gonna be focused what's inside that bag.
Oh, I gotta eat that by myself.
Yeah.
Well, let's get off the popcorn. Let's get off the popcorn, because if I can't use that for both, I can't use it. I can't use it. I can't use it. But moving right along, I'm here with Mr. Official, y'all. Y'all have to stay tuned and listen to what he has to say. We're gonna talk about most of the things that are going on in the city, what he likes, what he dislikes, what his future and plans of branding things, what's coming to the city next for Mr. Official. I realize that we have to have this type of conversation for the people that are influential to our city. And we right here in Bryan, Texas, baby. We doing it big. So y'all stay tuned so we can get Mr. Official to talk to us. Welcome back to the Chop It Up podcast. Hey man, I'm right here with Mr. Official. Hey man, we doing it big right here at Elegant Cuts Barbershop. You know, I'm AC the Barber, Mr. Official, Brian Bowser, CEO, what is it? Exotic Eats is what it is. My bad. Exotic
Yes,
Eats. So everybody knows that there's a lot of things that's going on in the world today. On a serious tip, just want to kind of get your input on what do you think needs to happen in schools for us children, for us sport-wise, because I know you notice a lot of young men are really in their feelings now. Of course, we kind of grew up where we ain't have to deal with all that.
Yeah.
So what's your take on that, man?
And I think they missed the new generation missed what we had growing up, which was, you know, the older cats, whether it was the D-boys or the mailmen or the neighborhood guys that, you know, just made sure everything was all right. You know, they kept us in line.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we had to feel our parents still.
Yeah.
I think that's really what it boiled down to, bro. Cause, you know, we had to feel our parents and our grandparents, so they don't have that no more.
So with that being said, your grandparents, I can hear in your voice, I know they played a major role in your life.
Oh yeah.
To bring you to the fruition of where you are now. They played a role.
Big role.
in order for, cause I see Granny on the popcorn.
Both of them.
Yeah, y'all better check it out.
Both of them.
For real. So
I live with both of them.
Yeah, so
like live with both of them.
So with that being said, you know, do you think more of the grandmas are more in the club? Then come on now.
Come on, I was going with it. I mean, you can leave it if you want to. You knew I was going. I said that's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Nowadays the grandmas in the club and they my age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the kids, the ones out here robbing the stores, running in the houses, and
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, ain't no guidance.
So moving right along, y'all. We with Mr. Official tonight, y'all. So we gonna take our time and work this thing. We gonna work our jelly. We gonna get down to we just hitting the surface. We finna get down to the nitty gritty in a little while. But again, I know that you grew up right here in Bryan, Texas. Had a play in sports. Very good at basketball, I hear. No, of course, I'm not a patriot of Bryan, but I became one. No, over the years, I've been here for a little while now. I've grown to love your family, grown to love what you do, always supported what you do. Everybody will say, well, man, they love you, but they won't show you they love you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'll say different stuff to other people, but they won't tell you to your face.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I love you. I appreciate you, man. And there's no cap. There's not for no award or nothing.
Yeah.
But everything that you do, I'm appreciative of it because you don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't doing it, who else doing it out here? I can't find nobody putting no BCS on no caps. They ain't thinking about BCS. You feel me? So with that being said, growing up playing sports here in Bryan, what do you say is different from when you were playing to now?
Just the guidance, man. Like I say, I mean, these kids ain't got the guidance that we had. You know,
Where's the coach? Is the coaching like what it was?
I mean, I think they tried to a certain extent, but I mean, you can only do so much coaching because the kids nowadays they got their own mind.
Well, that's true. They do have their own mind.
Man,
they do have their own mind.
They got their own mind.
But what I'm saying is, like, there had to be something in you to say, "Hey, man, I want to be great." You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What sparked that, though?
I mean, it started with us from the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so we grew a love from it there. You know what I'm saying? Because it got instilled in us. Because we used to get dropped off at 7:30 before they opened. You know what I'm saying? And we stayed all the way till 5. Oh. So you had to find something to do. And shit, once you do that every day, you're going to find something you love. You're going to begin to love it.
You better.
You ain't got no choice. So, I mean, you know, we just gravitated to certain stuff and, you know, we just grew a love for it. And that's what it was over time. And then we had guidance along the way and a strong support system, too.
Yeah.
So, you know, keep us, you know, involved. So, man.
So is there any coaches that you admire coming up in your time that kind of held you to the knack of what, you know,
Man.
gave you your tutelage and gave you,
Man,
you know,
yes, sir.
some inspiration, gave you, told your mom, hey, look, boy, I got something here. Can we do this, that, and the third? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Who
Shout
would
out
that be?
Coach Johnson. Shout out Coach Gibbs. Them was my boys club coaches, and we won. I think I posted it not too long ago. We won 3-4 Little Dribblers championships at the boys club when I was 10 and under.
Yeah, I seen that picture.
So, I mean,
when
you know,
y'all was young on that
man.
one. God, dog, y'all was young. What?
4 years in a row. And so, you know, like I say, we grew a love for it back then, man. And then that same unit, it was 5 or 6 of us that played together throughout our whole high school, middle school. Well, I left and went to Houston 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and I came back 9th grade. Jumped right back in the mix because, of course, you know, we can get into that if you want to in a minute. But when I came back, I jumped right back in the mix. And, yeah, it was the same unit of guys. And, man, we went to state. Ended up going to state my senior year.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, we went to state.
Yeah,
we played against TJ Ford, Willow Ridge, 2001.
Oh, Fold. Didn't he have a back problem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he fell on his back, my boy.
Huh?
Yeah, I think he fell on his spine or something like that. Yeah.
Oh man, that ain't
accident.
what he doing now, you know? Is he coaching
He
still?
coaching at UT.
UT, yeah, right?
Yeah, he coaching at UT.
Yeah. Shout out to TJ Ford, boy.
Yeah,
I hope
shout
that
out
back
to him.
all right, man.
Shout out to him.
Dog, man.
Shout out to him.
Icy hot for that.
Shout out to him. I got a grudge with him too because I reached out to him. He ain't never hit me back, but I know he busy. But I was trying to get somebody on this wing so I can get him a little more spark training. Pass
Oh, yeah, that's love. That's love.
Yeah, man.
That's
get
love.
back at me if you see him.
Yeah, that's love, man. That's Mr. Fisher has spoken. Moving right along, y'all. We are gonna get into some of your childhood, I guess you can say, endeavors to where, you know, what was one thing that you did that you can recall that your mama say, hey boy, look, now look, nigga, you gonna have to straighten up. Well, I'm gonna straighten you up myself.
Shit, like I say, man, we grew up under Granny and them, so I grew up kind of in a household, you know, like we had structure from the cleaning to the, you know, how you speak to adults and to how you know, how you conduct yourself when you're in public and all that, man. So the first time I made a C, yeah, that type, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, and I ain't make no C till I got to like 19th grade, something like that.
Yeah.
And she made me sit on the bench. I couldn't start for a game, so yeah, I got my grade back right.
So what made you make that C? You just what you hang around?
It was Spanish. It was Spanish. I think it was.
Yeah, you ain't messing.
I never forget that. It was Spanish.
You ain't messing.
Yeah, I couldn't keep up.
Can't do that.
Yeah, I was doing some other stuff. I couldn't.
Yeah. I get that part. I tried Spanish, but I got out of there. Mama said, boy, you gotta have it to graduate. I said, no, I don't. I ain't got no Spanish.
Y'all ain't have to have that there now?
No, man, I ain't. No, look.
Talk to me.
Look now.
I don't know what.
Now,
we had to have that down here to graduate.
I put the helmet on with the mask. Put the mouthpiece in my mouth, and I was going to lunch at 10:30.
So you saying when the bell ring, that wasn't your bell?
Hey man, it wasn't my bell. I wasn't with everybody.
Y'all had
and I was cool. I was making straight A's in the portable building. Ball cutting up, boy. They said, man, you gotta get him out of here. He ain't no good, man. He ain't no good. He tripping. I said, no, I ain't tripping. I'm trying to graduate. So when we got ready to take the pictures, I refused to take them with them people.
Come on, man.
Man, I went with my class. 96. Great count, baby. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I mean, I went with my class, dog. I wasn't playing like that, man. I only used them to my advantage.
Gotcha.
See, a lot of people don't know how to work the system. See, I'm a type of Negro, I works the system.
Yeah.
Y'all better listen to me right now. I work the system, goddamn. Y'all better just stay tuned. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're putting it down tonight. I'm here with Mr. Official again. We are just gradually moving right along. I call you the plug of the city. And when I say the plug of the city, I'm talking about the food. I'm talking about the garments, the mindset. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of people misuse people that have great hearts and have hearts for their city and hearts for the kids, for their family. You are a family man. And that's one thing that I admire about a young man is being a family man. You have a great wife, great kid, great family. Shout out to Harold. Still ain't taste that barbecue yet. We'll get there.
Tell me we got this barbecue popcorn right here, man.
Yeah.
Until then, you know what I'm saying?
But you know, I did taste the pasta from Exotic Eats.
Okay.
Man, that boy Andre did his thing, man.
Yeah.
He did his thing.
Yeah.
He when you call his name,
Yeah.
I say, boy, I'm getting it good now.
Yeah.
I'm getting it good now. God dog it, I'm getting it good.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, I realize what do you teach your daughter coming up with Bria? How do you interact with her to kind of keep her rooted and grounded? You know what I'm saying? Because kids are easy to get away from tablets and you know the internet and all this other stuff.
And her mind move fast too, cause she a product of me and her mama, so she tough. She tough, bro. And she pick up fast.
Yeah.
And her mind move fast. So I have to kind of try to be kind of tough on her because, you know, she get, you know, kind of loose a little bit, but you know, she all right though. She all right, but man, what I teach her is like, that's why she on this popcorn.
Yeah.
And she be on that iPad so much, like, you know, I'm telling her, like, come on, baby, we finna have to do the YouTube video. You want to dance and sing, man? Let's incorporate that. So you buy all the princess dresses and all the you know, you can buy all that, but we have to incorporate what you got going on into your brand.
Yeah.
And so she's starting to pick up on that. So, you know, we lemonade stand this summer. All that.
So is there I guess I know when I was raising my kids and my daughters, there was always a conflict sometimes because the mother always want to baby them all the time, you know, and sometimes that's why you're there.
Yeah.
You know, because they might not quite, you know, Timothy might not quite, you know, understand what you trying to incorporate till you explain.
Yeah, nah, one thing about Timlin is shout out to her because she easy going to where she understand my vision.
Yeah.
So, you know, she know when I say stuff to Bria, it's out of love and it's, you know, it's something behind it. You know, it's a bigger picture behind it.
But see, that's the thing I wanted to hear because at that time when I was coming up, I didn't have that understanding with mine.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's good that y'all have that.
And I tell even, you know, my little pie, I tell everybody, man, like, in a relationship, it's no relationship if y'all ain't got no understanding, bro.
Man, talk about that.
If y'all ain't got no understanding, ain't no such thing as no relationship.
Man, talk about that, man. Man, elaborate.
I mean,
I know Lane done taught you. I know he done taught you over there with him.
Hey, I had to do 3 months of counseling before I got married. Shout out to Reverend Lane, man. That's my pastor, man.
Yeah, man.
Really in it.
Yeah.
And he know it. I don't mean it. But
he
know what it is. Y'all can edit that, but really bad in it.
Reverend,
yeah, but nah.
Yeah, but you know, I know Lang teaches the Bible over there, man. He's Bible-based church. Shout out to Western Union and all the great people that's over there. You know, I had an opportunity to come under Reverend Lang and he taught me how to play lead guitar when I first got started. Him and a guy named Mr. P. Never knew the guy last name. I don't know if he was running from something or something running from him. But anyway, he taught me a little bit, and Reverend Lane picked up the slack, being the man of God that he is, you know, because he brought me to him.
Yeah.
So, but he, even though the guy faded away, Reverend Lane stepped in.
Yeah.
Being the guy he is. So, shout out to Reverend Lane, man. Much love to you, Reverend Anthony Lane. Man, love you, God, for grabbing me, man, because I was a wretch undone. Y'all hear me? I thought all of this here we're gonna take care of everything. Y'all put a nigga in the head like, boy, you just do that. Look at him, man. Look at him. But he came, he said, look here, Cloud. That ain't good.
Yeah.
He said, man, you put that box in your hand. Which told me, you want me to box like Mike Tyson? He said, no. Play guitar. You sing a little bit, play the guitar. No, bless the Lord sometime. You know?
Yeah.
You know, at that time, you know, I was trying,
Yeah.
but I couldn't really get into it like I wanted to because I had all these hindrances. You know, but at the end of the day, y'all, I came out all right. You know, once again, you know, we doubling back again. We're gonna rewind a little bit and we're gonna keep on going with Mr. Official of 979 Bryan, Texas. Y'all don't stay tuned. You better stay tuned.